Hola, buenos dias. Starting just about 90 seconds early today. I worked on a lot of my settings and my streams. I stayed up till my bedtime last night, like 9 p.m. Working on Twitch, working on YouTube, getting the kilobits per second straight. Oh, so much, so much. But that's not why we're here. I hope it looks great. Hope my audio is good. Um, uh, YouTube says my stream has excellent connection, so I must have done something right last night. Good morning. Today is Wednesday, March 30th. One more day until the end of March, and just like that, almost 3 months have gone in 2022. April 1st is Friday. I won't be trading Friday. April Fools, just kidding. I will be trading Friday. All right, let's get into it. So all indices have chopped overnight. They're all lower right now. None of them by much. Nasdaq leading to the low side, almost 0.5%. Currently 0.44% lower on the session. Hang on, I'm listening to When We Were Young playlist. Damn, I can't turn it any lower without muting it, so I'll have to deal with it. Australian dollar higher, British pound also higher. All currencies are higher. That's wild. I don't remember seeing anything like that before. I know it happens, but I can't think of a specific time where all currencies were green. So I'm thinking the dollar's down this morning. I haven't looked. I'm just assuming. So Canadian dollar is higher. Let's see, what's crude? It's higher along with crude. So there's a heavy correlation between Canadian dollar and crude oil. So that's why we could see the Canadian dollar up so much, 0.5%. I don't know if they had any economic data come out that caused that. It's just an assumption on my part that they're up because crude oil is up. Let's see, metals. Gold is up 0.25%. Copper was a lot higher. Now it's coming down close to break even. Currently up 0.17%. Palladium 2.7% higher. Platinum 0.7% higher, and silver 0.6% higher. So palladium is leading the way in metals today. In the energies section, we have crude oil. It's currently up 2.25%, up $2.39. Heating oil is up 3.18. Natty gas is up 2, and RBOB is up 2.3. Grains are overall higher this morning. Got no info on them. I can't tell you how much they're currently up. They'll open up here in just a couple of minutes. All right, we'll just look at livestock real quick. Live cattle, I think. Ellie might be lean, might be live. I don't trade them much. No info here. Yeah, I know that's hogs, cattle, feeder cattle, maybe feeder cattle and live cattle up. Maybe that's what those two are, and hogs are lower. Still at 106 though. Treasuries, T-note futures are pushing lows. They were higher overall overnight. Now they're dipping down. ZT is currently unchanged, with everything else being lower on the session. Yields, the 2 years higher, 5 looks lower, I guess. 10 is higher and 30 is higher. We got 2.359 in the 2, 2.461, 2.402, and 2.525. So it looks like the 5 and 10 are currently inverted. The 10-year is 2.402, which is lower than 2.461. So interesting. We've seen yields go up, and we've seen the market rally, and we've seen the dollar up. So very strange times that we're living in. All right, we got Bitcoin chopping all night, down 0.5%. Ethereum chopping all night, up 0.1%, up to 0.13%. And that's it. That's it for our market watch. We have 50 seconds remaining until the bell opens. Until the market opens and the bell rings. I am extremely tired this morning, goddamn. As you guys can see, I'm extremely tired. I stayed up late last night working on tweaking my stream to make it more reliable, consistent, and all that good stuff, trying to up my quality. I'm going to take it a little slower today. I don't like how many trades I took yesterday. In retrospect, it shouldn't take me. I don't even know how many I had. I think it said 10 trades. Market opens. I think I had like 10 trades yesterday. I don't need to trade like that. I'm still working on getting my head back in the game. So yeah, I'm going to take less trades today. It shouldn't take me 10 trades to realize the market isn't agreeing with me, or I'm not seeing clearly better yet. So we're going to take a little easy today. I'll probably just talk about some of the stuff that I have going on. So I have a newsletter that I try and do every day, 5 days a week, actually. I also have a Twitter that I try and post some analysis on, and I started a Twitch account a few days ago, and so I've been streaming on there, video game streaming. Been playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, so I got a lot going on. I bought a microphone stand, so hopefully I'll be able to be chilling like back here like I do. I won't have to be hunched over to talk to the mic. I'll just be able to pull the arm out, So I got that being delivered through Amazon tomorrow. So you'll be able to see my face more. It's a good song. I know you can't hear it, but I can hear it. Yes, I'm getting an arm. I got an Ethernet cable with a Type-C to Ethernet thing. I can't think of the name. Converter, something. I don't know. So I'm going to try and get more consistent upload speeds for my stream. Ethernet, mic. I'm going to have a new webcam soon. That way I can, or better yet, that way y'all can see me a little better and see my face. Feels warm down here. Oh shit. Probably need to turn my computer fans on. Might even go turn this other fan on. It is currently 61.0 degrees down in my den office, and I, along with my computer, am loving it. All right, but yep, that's enough about me. Let's look at the market. Getting the alerts now: soy new session high and wheat new session high. So grains are taking off so far. Let's flip over to Bookmap. We got a lot of overhead liquidity. People are interested right here. So we could penetrate that level. Still too soon. Here at market open, we can see it acted as a resistance level. And there's still a lot of overhead liquidity here. Could act as resistance. It could have full penetration through there. we'll just have to see. We're only 3 minutes into open, so we still have a long way to go. I hope that my lighting looks okay. I have my windows open to help provide a little extra lighting. I'm going to go turn this other fan on real quick. Give me a second. My Americano got me a little warm, a little sweaty this morning. So far, kind of acting as a resistance level. Okay, I hope you guys didn't hear me slurp on my coffee. If I did, forgive me. Or if you did hear me, forgive me. Got a lot of stuff by my feet, so here's another thing I got. I got my wife's keyboard. I just got a new keyboard in the mail yesterday. And I have my keyboard for my laptop. So I have 3 keyboards right here. So if I'm looking over here, I'm using my wife's keyboard. If I'm looking over here, I'm using my keyboard. And if I just feel like goofing around, I'll use the keyboard on my laptop. So keyboard king right here. I don't want to be this far. I feel like the audio isn't as good. I'd much rather have the mic right here by my mouth, but it's kind of cumbersome to hold it. But yeah, I might take a couple trades today. It's really just going to be more of a chill day for myself, a disciplined day. So I might not take any trades, and I'm okay with that. Obviously, I need to get back to how I was trading before, and I just haven't gotten back to that level yet. God damn it. I swear it's hard to be 6 foot tall and have stuff by your feet. Fuck. So I wonder if we're going to penetrate this level now. I kind of want to take a short, but that's not my strategy. So for now, I guess I will just be observing. So far, a short would have been a nice position, nice trade there. Candlestick looks like we're currently in a pullback. This current 5-minute candle looks like it's a pullback. If we get below here, I wouldn't even call it a pullback anymore, though it still could be. A pullback to me is when the current candle is still inside the body of the last. So this is a perfect example right here. We have this push forward, and so far right now we're still in the body of this last candle. Buyers could come in over here. You got some wicks right here. You got a little resistance level right here. Price could come back down to. Interesting to see what happens. So we'll keep an eye on that, see how it reacts. We closed above VWAP. Let's see if we can close above VWAP again, maybe get a little higher. See, this could still be a pullback. I don't. My definition isn't this. I'm sure everybody's is a little different. So yeah, short would have worked out, huh? But it is what it is. I need to take it a little slower today. I need to get my mind back in it. I got that Como today. Not Cuomo. We ain't talking about Cuomo. I got that Como. Courage of missing out. Courage to miss out. Courage of CTMO, baby. CTMO. Courage to miss out. currently about 40-50 points lower. Below level 200 acted as a good resistance area. Saw a lot of liquidity up there. It's going to be, we knew it was going to be a little harder to penetrate that area, so we sold off so far. But today is my CTMO day, courage to miss out. I'm going to build some discipline, look for A+ setups if I take any setups. We're really just going to be hanging out today. It's hump day. Yesterday I accidentally said yesterday was hump day. That is today. Today's hump day. So yeah, I did have some eco data come out this morning. Let me look here. So we had eco data come out this morning. So far we've had the ADP non-farm payroll. I believe it came in right at forecast, maybe just fractionally lower, but it wasn't a surprise either way. And we also had GDP quarter-over-quarter Q4 come out this morning, and I think that was like 6.9% versus the 7.1 forecast. So lower, but nothing shocking, nothing significant. Here in about 50 minutes, we have crude oil inventories being released. We're forecasting a draw of 1.022 million barrels. And the previous was a draw of 2.508 million barrels. So, yeah, so far, I think the eco data has come out so far today has been a little lower, but nothing shocking, nothing surprising. We can see because the market hasn't really sold off or anything. Just looking over my shoulder at Bookmap. And then here's yesterday's YouTube stream where I lost 1,090. That's like my second 1,000 L this week. So I'm going to work hard to not take another L like that. I need to just kind of sit on my hands a little bit more. I think I was a little hype on caffeine yesterday, and I wanted to make back my money I made or I lost Monday. So, yeah, just taking it a little slower. There's always going to be trades. There's always going to be moves. The stock market stays open 5 days a week. It'll still be here tomorrow if I don't make any trades today. So far, we're just like chopping. Here's the opening candle right here. You can see the volume expansion. So far, we're really just chopping. We hit this top of the range right here. And we're just chopping, trying to figure out direction. I've been watching crude oil. It's at 108.38. I posted this on my Twitter this morning. You can see it better here. So not including today, yesterday, and the day before. So this week, this area of 108, 108.50 has been a resistance area. Say once, twice, and we might be getting ready to penetrate through this level now. We got a perfect test here, so we closed just barely above the previous session high. We came back down to the bottom of the support/resistance zone, and buyers came in supporting the price, so we could see penetration through this level. That's certainly what it looks like, but anything can happen. I'm liking the green volume expansion though. That's looking good to me. Let's scroll into a smaller or less time frame or whatever. So here on the 10-minute, you can see we're getting another little pullback. So we're not out of the woods yet. We still haven't penetrated through this level here. But if we can penetrate through this level, the next place I'm looking at would be 109.50-ish, right around that area. And I say that because of these. You got little cluster right here. Let me choose what keyboard. I'm going to use my laptop keyboard. So I'll mark it just so we can all see it easily. That's the next level I'd be looking at if we do penetrate through this level. And if we don't, you know, who knows how far we can come back down. We can get below 100. I don't see that happening, not without a news catalyst, you know. But, I mean, it could happen. It's a lot of FOMO, a lot of emotions in crude oil right now. But realistically, if we do fail here, we're at least going to see a pullback to probably 106.30, 106.50-ish, if not even lower to the 21 EMA right here. Looking at a 10-second, it's not telling me anything. The 1 minute isn't telling me anything. We could get a bounce off 21 EMA. We could just continue to chop because that's kind of what we're doing now. We're just like chopping around. Had a nice retest here. We hit the top, came back down, hit the bottom, hit the 21 EMA. And this looks like could be a good short position. I wouldn't want to be a bull after this close. That's as a scalper. I can understand why bulls would want to be long crude, but for the next 30 seconds, 60 seconds, I'd be short right here. But I could put my money where my mouth is and take this short. I don't see this is an A+ setup to me. That's more of a, well, I could see it going lower from here, not so much, while all the evidence is pointing to lower. So sorry, listening to the song. Sounds like Taking Back Sunday. That's who it sounds like. See, I said that if I was a bull, I didn't like this red candle here, but I wasn't going to put my money where my mouth is because it didn't look like an A+ setup. It was, I could see it going lower, you know. So that's a move I would have taken yesterday, and I'm trying to be a little bit more patient, less trigger happy with my trades today, and really just wait for an A+ setup like I had been doing. All my successful days, I have like less than 3, definitely less than 5 trades. Anytime I'm over 3 or over 5 trades in a session, I'm normally not making any more money. I'm normally losing money at that point, so just going to try and do a few trades if I see them. If not, I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe I'll be a little less tired. Maybe I'll sleep a little better. But anyway, how is y'all's day going? I hope you're all having a good day. It's another overcast day here in Utah, but I think we're supposed to have a sunny day today. So these clouds should clear out. We should have a sunny day. My dog will love that because she loves to go outside. So I hope we have a sunny day. Sorry if you can hear my stomach growling. I don't eat breakfast. And I haven't eaten since, I don't know, 2 p.m. yesterday, I think. Maybe 1. It was like 1 or 2 when I had lunch, and I haven't eaten anything since then. I don't like to fill myself up. I just like to eat a little bit of food, and yeah, I feel a lot better that way. If I eat, I just feel so much more sluggish, and if you can't tell, I'm sluggish enough already. Micro-Nasdaq, testing that 15,200 level again. Patience would have been rewarded here for any short players that came up at the current session high and shorted it. So the move down was correct in my my guess of what was going to happen, but my execution, if I would have taken this trade, would have been off. Patience pays. Patience pays. Fucking alliteration. Patience plays. Patient pays, not plays. Patience pays. That's a quote from Trader Roshi. All rights reserved. Let's flip over to micro-Nasdaq. We're above, well, we're at 15,200. Currently still chopping. I don't like how congested this is. Pretty much for each up or down move, we had the complete opposite happen the very next candle, except for this one so far. We had this big move up, big push down, big push up. It was lower, but now we're having a big push upward as well. Volume expanding. We got good buy volume, a lot of sell volume on this one candle, but definitely more buying volume here at this point. The Nasdaq market kind of feels a little fucky to me. It's up here. I think it's going to go up, and because I think it's going to go up, I'd probably take a short. I'd inverse what I'm thinking because I just haven't seen the market clearly this week. So it looks like we could go up, but I'm thinking a lot of traders are going to think that we're going to go up as well. And the big players will probably push price down to trap people and fuck around with them for a little bit. So we'll see. Again, not putting my money where my mouth is because that is a guess on my part. That is not. I don't know if that's going to happen. Like I said, I see price. To me, it looks like strength. We're going to come up here and test yesterday's close and this session's open, right? But I haven't been seeing the market clearly, so I'm inversing myself. Got a test of 15,190 right now. My stream health is excellent, so today should be like the best quality stream and everything. So I hope that it is. I hope that it's wonderful. Might be a little bit more boring. You just get to listen to me ramble all morning. I'm going to mute my mic so you don't hear me slurp on my coffee. Make sure you're taking a coffee break, folks. Not only should you be taking coffee breaks, you should also be taking water breaks. If you want to perform your best, you got to be at your best. You ain't at your best if you dehydrated. Promise you. So far, the inverse of what I said. I was saying it looks strong. I think that it looks like we're gonna go up to prior session close / current session open, right? But I also said I'm gonna inverse that idea because I feel like the market, the big players are really fucking with the retail players right now, getting all the money out of them that they can. So see, yesterday I would have bought that previous can. I'd be like, man, that's nice. That's strength. We've got out of the range. We're close. We're less than 20 points away from prior session close, current session open. Let's take a long. I'm a little bit more detached today, so I said I'd rather take a short. I'd rather inverse what I think is going to happen. And I mean, would have been a good trade. There's the we got like a 30-point pullback so far. I still think we can go up from here. I just think that the big players, Goldman Sachs, whoever, hedge funds, I just think they want to fuck with us retail traders a little bit. So this is where patience really pays. Just not taking every single move that you see. I don't want to, and with all that being said, I'm not trying to accuse anybody of doing anything nefarious, like intentionally manipulating the market. I think that when you have such a big amount of capital, your strategy changes. When you're handling millions or billions of dollars, obviously your strategy is not going to be the same as my strategy or your strategy, us retail traders, So I don't want to believe that they intentionally manipulate us retail traders. I think that their strategy is just different because they are handling so much money. But I could be wrong. Honestly, I have no clue. They could manipulate the fuck out of the markets and fuck with retail traders. But I don't know. I just don't like to assume the worst about people. I try and be an optimist. Life is a lot easier that way. If I truly believe that the market is manipulated against me, I'm not going to trade. There's no point in me trading, right? If I know that I'm going to lose each time because there are people on the other side that just know what's going to happen, they can move money around, I'm not even going to trade. I'm not going to waste my time. I'm going to find something else to do with my time. But I don't truly believe that's what's going on. Now, of course, there are probably a few people at Goldman Sachs and these hedge funds that are fuckwads, and they do like to fuck with retail traders, because there's bad in everything, It's the balance. There are some bad cops out there, but most cops, I believe, are good. I believe most other traders, institutions and shit are good. But I'm sure there are a couple of bad players out there. But I believe that the good ones vastly outweigh the bad ones. But who knows? I could just be a naive fool, blissfully ignorant. So far, if we look down, if we look down here at the daily on the micro-Nasdaq, we're in this resistance zone. See, we're in this resistance zone right here. I drew a box to kind of help visualize it. We've been out of the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Out of the last 12 sessions, we only have 3 red candles, and that's including the current one. This could easily turn green before market closes at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So I think we need a base, man. I think we need to consolidate a little bit, and of course the market's going to do what the market wants to do, and it's never wrong. But I think myself, along with many other traders, are kind of just waiting for a base to kind of see what happens. Because if we can consolidate for a little while, that'll give faith in bulls that, hey, if we can hold this level, let's continue this rally. But we really haven't taken a break so far. I think I saw a post yesterday where the ES, I believe, is only like 4%, a little less than 4% off its all-time highs. So it took us what, a couple of months to get all the way down here, and then just a couple of days to get all the way back up here. I also believe that people thought the taper was going to be tapered. People thought the rate increase was going to be worse, so the whole year I just kind of thought, hey, we're overreacting because we're going to have a rate hike. We're going to we're going to hike 25 bips and everything's going to be fine. The market's going to rally. And so far, that's really what's happened. But we also had the geopolitical uncertainties mixed in with a rate increase. So that caused a lot of uncertainties, and the market does not like uncertainties. Let's see. Liquidity, really nothing really attractive to me. Real spacey. No high concentration areas of liquidity. Sorry, my eyes are a little dry. Probably need to drink more water. So far, boring, slow morning, candlestick chart. We're still just chopping around. That short that I called out, I called it out, then it dropped 50 points from there, so that would have been a good one, but, you know, I don't know if it's ever a really good idea to inverse your strategy, because then it's, once you tweak something in your strategy, I feel like it's a lot easier to continue to tweak things, and then before you know it, your strategy that worked is unrecognizable, and you're left with a brand new strategy that doesn't really work or doesn't have much data behind it. So I don't know if that's ever necessarily really a good idea. Maybe a here and there inverse your strategy. Would not do it very often though. It's too difficult to change it up and then try and get back to the original strategy. I've done it plenty of times, so I know exactly what it's like to switch from strategy to strategy, and you kind of saw some of that yesterday with me. I was going full force on them trades, and I fucked myself, but I did it to me. The market didn't fuck me. I did it to myself. I know what I should and should not do as a trader, and I shouldn't have taken so many trades yesterday when obviously the market, when I wasn't seeing the market clearly. So if you got a good strategy, protect it. It's not always going to work, but don't just keep switching between strategies. Find what works for you and just keep doing it. Still just chopping around here. I mean, I'm still thinking it's still looking like we're going to go up. It's still looking like we're going to see the previous close in the current session open. I just don't think it's going to be a straight line. It's going to be big push up, big push down, bigger push up, big pull back, big push up. Kind of like that is what I'm kind of guessing is going to happen. Corn trades up 3% from its previous close. Crude oil 108.30. So we really haven't seen much. We're still just kind of consolidating there at we're still just consolidating there at the top of the resistance zone. I flipped over my candlestick. We could be attempting to push up into this level, but sellers are coming back in. So we'll just keep an eye on that for now. Oh, okay. Got a lot of sunlight now. Let me. How's that? Is that better? Worse? I don't know. I don't know what my lighting should look like. Maybe that's good. Got my light on like almost all the way down. There's some sun coming out. I have a window on each side of my den that I have open. Sorry, my dog is shedding right now. She has really fine furs, and they get caught in my mustache. They get caught in my beard. Yeah. Bookmap, real scattered. Nothing Nothing jumping out at me. I don't know this song. Ah, I got dog fur on the brim of my hat. I don't know if you can see it. No. It's everywhere, man. It's on my desk. And she ain't even down here. Crude oil at 108.33 currently. Okay, yeah, you can see we're still chopping around here. Let's see. So volume is kind of stagnating right now, if that's the word to use. It's not really going up. It's really not going down. It's kind of just maintaining like 4,500 contracts, or 40, or the moving average is 4,000 contracts, so something around there, and that's on the 10-minute chart down here. And we have a rollover for crude oil in 16 days. If you follow my alert system on Twitter, you should be getting alerted 3 days before rollover occurs. So 3 days before rollover is when the rollover notification should go out via Twitter. Keep trying to stretch my legs out, and I don't have anything hardly on the other side of my desk here. I have a light, and that's pretty much what I keep hitting my leg on, or foot, better yet. All right, so I'm still not seeing anything for crude. Maybe we'll take off here in a moment. Maybe not. Natty gas taking off. Close to hitting yesterday's high. That's this teal color right there. Let's see. So over here, and if you follow my newsletter, I talked about this last week. We created a little range here. We broke through, got a close, perfect, exactly what I wanted. We hit this resistance area, right, and we got a pullback, which is good. That's healthy. That's healthy. And what's really good is that this pullback is so far getting bought back up. So let's see how this week's candle ends on natty gas. That might provide some foreshadowing. Is that the word? Of what may happen. And you can see up here we got the high that we hit in December 21 all the way up here. Oops. So yeah, natty gas going higher after pulling back. Crude still at 108.30. It's looking like it wants to go up though, but it's consolidating. And I mean, look at the angle of the VWAP right here, the angle of the 21 EMA and the angle of the 9 EMA. They're all pretty upwards, right? They're not sideways, they're not down. They're quite nicely in an upward direction. So if a trader was bullish on crude, they do believe that we're going to break out from here. Look for a pullback to buy, perhaps, or if you're a momentum scalper like myself, wait for us to break this level up here, wait for volume to come in, this level to get penetrated fully, and get into a long. But I'm going to avoid it. I don't see an A+ setup, not in my eyes. I'm sure there are people out there that do, and I'm sure there are people out there that are going to make money on it, and that's awesome and that's great. Keep doing you. I don't see anything. Not my eyes, not my strategy. I'm looking at 10-year T-notes right now. I'll rarely trade these. They're a little slower, which can be nice. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen from here. I don't see any clear cut. Nothing is see. Excuse me. I'm not seeing like an A plus setup or anything. I could see a short working out here. I mean, I could see price pushing and hitting at least session open, maybe even VWAP right there. So because I don't see an A plus setup, I'm not going to take it. Let's check Nasdaq at 15,163. So still just kind of trapping impatient traders. Oh, daily volume 369,000. So nothing crazy. Interesting on Bookmap here. A level is being created right here. I mean, look at this. I'd probably want to take a long right there, but we're too far away. That's not an A plus setup. That's just kind of a guess. So not going to take that one, at least not yet. No light's really being shed on here on candlestick chart. I mean, it looks like it could be a good pullback for a short trade. So looking at candlestick, I'm like, oh, short. Looking at Bookmap, I'm like, oh, long. So getting conflicting information. So just gonna hold off and just watch the market. It is 61.7 degrees in my office den, just in case you are curious. Loving it. Absolutely loving it. Continuing to get this push up on micro-Nasdaq. I think I see a nap in my future when I'm done working. I don't know what song this is, but it's gonna put me to sleep. Alright, let's see. What else can I find here? Nothing really. No interesting music being suggested to me right now on YouTube. I guess let's listen to some, or I guess I'll listen to some All-American rejects. And I'm getting some buffer. What the fuck? What is buffer? I shouldn't be getting that. Oh, so Bookmap still, we got concentration liquidity. It's kind of scattered up here in a few different areas. The even 200, we got 215, a little bit 220. So yeah. Oh. Oh, Man. But this is still technically chop. We're technically still chopping up here because we've been here without really full penetration and holding, and we've been up, down, all around, side to side. What's my lighting look like if I kill my light? It's a little darker. I'll turn it back on. So are we gonna penetrate through this level this time, or are we not? Let's find out. So far, no follow through, but we are seeing upward liquidity, so a lot of upward liquidity. Let's just see what happens. Well, there's a pop. Now that we're back above 200, we really need to hold back over this level. If we fall down, if price falls down from here, we're gonna it's still chopping. So my my prediction came true. Earlier we were on the 5-minute. Right here I said I think we're gonna get to the current session open, prior session close. And this candlestick right here particularly showed strength. But I said, nah, that looks too obvious. You know, impatient retail traders getting here, they're going to get fucked. Which is exactly what happened. And now look, now we're up here, we're scooting, we're taking off. So, patience pays. Alliteration, man. I have no clue what happened to my book map. It must have been a tracking error or something. I don't get that. So this, okay, whatever. You guys seen it here too, so and Bookmap will not let me adjust my chart, so I guess we just have to wait several minutes for that to get pushed down the timeline. So my Bookmap is, oh, here, I'll show you guys what happened. See this bid? It looks like bid dropped all the way down to 14,800. Could be an error. I don't know what it could be. Bookmap isn't letting me zoom in anymore, so I can't see anything pretty much. So just have to wait for this. I'm assuming it's an error. I don't know though. To get off the timeline. So it'll probably take 5 or 6 minutes for that to happen. Oh. Forgive me. It's gonna take a minute. Alright, let's just switch over candlesticks. Well, that's on Bookmap. No point looking at Bookmap. Can't, make heads or tails out of shit now. All liquidity's been compressed, so I just see liquidity. I can't really look at different levels or anything. And notably, we did not close that 5-minute candle, the last one. We closed right at current session open, so it could go either way. It's not particularly strong. It's kind of more weak in my opinion. So we'll just have to see what happens. Could be getting a pullback though. Normally the pullbacks I like is when this candle closes like that, and then instead of going up and creating a wick, first it comes down. So candle closes, a new candle opens, and immediately it's coming down. That's when I'm more interested in buying a pullback. Once it's already been up like that, I don't know. I don't know if I want anything to do with it, really. Still a comfortable 61.7 degrees. I'm getting buffer on my stream right now. My quality looks like shite. But I think overall, this is probably going to be the best stream yet, quality-wise. Because like I said, I went through and I fucked with a bunch of settings. I went and got learned yesterday looking up YouTube shit. Look, it happened again here. I wonder what's up with that. You see right here, what's causing that right there? Does anybody know why suddenly we're getting this and this? I'm not understanding. I don't know why this is happening. So if anybody knows, please inform me if you would like. I'd like to understand what happens to make this happen, you know. So yep, happened again. Let's alright, my stream just came back. I don't know if any of that was captured. So we got this, we got that. If you know why these are happening, like the spread or whatever is happening, please let me know. I don't know. Just from what I can see, whoops. Yeah, some more lower liquidity. God damn. I don't know what's going on, man. I have no clue. Yeah, I mean, look at that. What's up with these spreads, man? Surely that's not, I know like in the Forex markets, you can, shit like this can happen. So my stops, let's say it's all the way up here, right? Suddenly, all orders are pulled, something like this happens, my stop gets filled, and then price continues trading over here. So I don't know if that's what's happening. I hope not. But I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. Kind of looking, I'm seeing a lot of liquidity down here. Might be looking for a short position. Let's take a stab. Short. Okay. Oh, fuck. I don't know what I just did. God damn it. Fuck me, man. Getting used to these keyboards. $203. Okay. I wanted to move my stop. I was trying to see where this level was. I wanted to put it just above here. Unfortunately, price moved just a little bit too quick for me to move my stop just above here. I wanted to look and make sure, though, because moving my stop 5 points on the Nasdaq isn't a bad thing, in my opinion. It's bad if you're moving it a lot more. So I was just trying to see what this level was so I could put my stop just barely above it, you know. Because from what I can tell on Bookmap, looks like there's a lot more lower liquidity, but I don't know. I can't make heads or tails of any of that shit. I might be able to recenter on last price. God damn. Yeah. I don't know. That isn't. Okay. We're just gonna go switch back to this. We're just gonna switch back to that, and not make heads or tails of shit. So that 1L, like I said, managing risk, only one contract. That wasn't an A+ setup. That was more of a little bit of impatience on my part. But I figured, I got one contract. I'm doing a one lot. That's like a $20 loss, so it's nothing. But I let go of my patience for just a moment, and that happened. But It is what it is. I've been calling these good moves all morning, and then I get into one, don't work. Bookmap kind of looking like we could go up from here. I don't rightfully know, so yeah, just hanging out, just chilling. Might chalk it up to a minus $23 L today. Yeah, in retrospect, up here probably would have been a better place to short. This would have been, if I believe price was going to go down. Oops. I probably should have submitted a limit order up here. Of course, it's counter trend, so it'd be a short. But yeah, this would have been a better place to get in my opinion. A little more patience probably would have paid off. At least I would have had gains for a minute so far, instead of it just immediately going against me. But we're not focusing on making money right now. We are focusing on managing risk, and that means building discipline, sitting here talking to you, hanging out, chilling. That's how you build discipline, by not just hopping into any old trade. But yep. Really boring day so far. Crude oil is still at 108.25. It's still chopping at 108.30, and that's the way it's been for like 2 weeks now. It moves pre-market mostly, and we also have crude oil inventories coming out in like 4.5 minutes. So I guess let's just switch over to crude oil for a little bit of entertainment while we wait for these numbers to come out. I don't remember what the numbers were. I think forecast was minus like 1.2 million barrels or something like that. Sorry for my slouching. I don't know how obvious it is, but back my chair's right here. Microphone's all the way over there. I feel like my audio is a lot worse from back here. You get more of an echo. So I like to be right up on the microphone. Okay, so crude oil inventories, we're looking at a forecast of a draw of 1.022 million barrels. So let's see what happens when that number comes out. Let's see what we actually get. Pull up Discord real quick. Alright, so we're getting crude oil inventories in about 3.5 minutes now. I don't expect crude to do much until like maybe a few seconds before. So we'll see. Kind of want some more coffee. Kind of don't. I'm stuck in a I don't know. Forgive me, I'm sleepy. Alright, 2 minutes for crude oil inventories come out. All right, 30 seconds. Starting to see a little bit of movement in crude oil now. Oh man, I can't wait to sleep in this weekend. Does anybody else have this problem where I'm so used to getting up at like 5 a.m. 5 days a week? So most weekends I really can't even sleep in. I still wake up at like 5, 5:30, maybe 6 at the latest. Sometimes I can sleep late. Not often though, so at least this weekend I won't have to get up to work. That's a plus. All right, it should have came. There it is. Crude oil stocks a draw of 3.449 million barrels, and we were estimating a draw of 1 million. So I mean that's a price surprise right there. So, an unexpected draw. Kind of just chopping around though. Got the drop, got to push up. Kind of chopping around. I mean, it's bullish data, but we just have to see how it reacts because just because it's bullish data doesn't mean price will go up, will increase, Buyers are coming in, but sellers kind of seem a little stronger. Big red candle, big red, two more red. So right now, especially, there's a few things here. Number one, we're in this resistance area. There's going to be chop. There has been chop. Okay, so knowing that there's going to be chop here, and knowing that there has been chop, seeing these red candles come in on high volume selling leads me to believe that we could keep selling off. If I take it to short, though, it's really not an A+ setup. It's just, well, I could see us going lower, So a lot of selling coming in. Let's just give it a moment and kind of see what happens. Because I tell you, it won't be the first time crude oil sells off on bullish data. Big green candle, volume expansion there. Double bottom on previous session high right now. One-minute candle, still a lot of sellers coming in. So here might be a good entry for a patient trader. They're 84. We just hit this level though. We're penetrating below. Let's see if we fall out of here. A lot of selling. Big volume buying coming in. That's on 10-second. On the 1 minute, we're still heavy. Sellers. Let's see. I don't think this is too bad of a spot to get in. Let's just move it right here, just above previous session high. And we're also going to add our profit target down here. So if we continue to get this push downwards, great risk to reward is what I'm trying to say. So if we do continue to push lower, we could very quickly get this test. So let's just hang out, chill, and see how it goes. Just be a little bit patient on this one. I'm liking the sell pressure here. And again, I'm trading a one lot, so I don't have, I'm trying to manage my risk still. Still going through this dry period, so managing risk as much as I can. Heavy sell volume down here. See, volume expansion on red candles. Getting bought back up. I'm going to see what happens. Okay, so we're getting a push up. This trade might be invalidated now. We made a higher high right here. So we didn't make a higher high, didn't make a higher high. Now we've made a higher high. So we're just going to sit back and see what happens. But kind of feeling like I'll probably get kicked out for an L here, which is fine. I have a great risk to reward ratio. So we're just going to continue to be patient and sit here and patiently wait for something. Previous candle, 1 minute candle closed out very close to the highs. So this might be a good pullback. I could get out, maybe roughly break even. But also, this would have been a good place for the patient traders to enter in a short position. The previous session high. Big volume, or bigger volume, above average volume buying on that previous candle. Let's just continue to see what happens. I like how this is flushing. This is just pushing lower, so I do like that. It gives me a little bit more faith in this trade currently. But really, we're just kind of chopping around right now. Really want to see penetration below this level. Buyers coming back in there. Lower volume selling happened right there, so we'll see. I bought two USB to Type-C cables. I can't fucking remember what I bought them for now. They're supposed to be getting delivered tomorrow. No, today, I'm sorry. They're supposed to get delivered today. But I can't, for the life of me, remember why I ordered them, what I needed them for, so. Lower volume buying, so we're still just hanging out, chilling. Higher high, so far a higher low. Countering a lot of sellers up here. Buyers are starting to come back in down here at the bottom of this level. So I'm really not liking the buyers coming in like that. That does kind of sketch me out just a little bit. I'll close it. It's taking too long. So I'm probably at a small profit on the day now. Pretty much basically break even. Yeah, so I'm glad I closed it when I did. We got pushed down. I like that. But we just kept finding buyers. And though we weren't necessarily, we got this one candle where we had a lot of buyers come in down here. I didn't like this. These few green candles were starting to sketch me out a little bit. Buyers were definitely starting to come back in, buying the dip pretty much. So, yeah, I was up, I don't know, 20 cents at one point. I didn't close. I really wanted to hold for the move. If there was going to be a move down to VWAP, I really wanted to hold for that. But it looks like there were several other traders or a lot of other traders that saw exactly what I was seeing. And so once they saw volume coming back in, buy volume coming in, once again, we all said, nah, fuck this, and we all got out. So, yeah. I'm glad I got out of that one when I did. You know, and one of the hardest things about trading is sometimes it's a good idea to close your position before the entire move happens. Other times it's not. Everything is so subjective in this career. I mean, and it's subjective, but you have to look objectively at what is happening. My theory was, I think we're going to get a very rapid flush down to VWAP. That's what my theory was, and I didn't stick to it. I didn't stick to, oh yeah, we're going to sell off. I open-mindedly watched the market, and once I saw like buyers starting to come back in, buying the dip, it changed my mind. I didn't know if we were going to get that move that I was looking for. So I realized that my move has probably invalidated what I expect to happen might not happen, and I might get kicked out for a loss before that happens. So I would have gotten kicked out. It could go down VWAP now, but I'd be sitting at, a 20-cent loss on crude oil instead of a 2-cent profit. So 20-cent loss, 2-cent profit. I'm going to take a 2-cent profit just because I feel like objectively what I was looking for got invalidated. Once buyers started coming in, once we couldn't push below support, that might give bulls a hard on to take a long position, and I believe that it did. And there's also short covering as well. I was one of the traders that covered my short, and all the traders that waited patiently until price retested prior session high, they also had to cover their trades as well, and I believe that's what pushed this up. Like, see here on this candle, what is it? It's a high to low 34, right? 34 cents. High to low here is 36 cents. So this red candle is pretty much equal to this giant green candle, which leads me to believe all these people that shorted the retest, they waited patiently for that. That was them covering their positions. I just happened to cover mine just seconds before they covered their positions, pushing price higher. We could still get the move down to VWAP. I certainly believe it's still on the table. Volume is lowering though. But I like to believe that this move is still going to play out. But I'm not going to re-enter the trade on hopium. Oh man, it's gonna put me to sleep. Some gentle pianos just started playing. We the Kings, sad song. Damn. I don't know it was sad. I just knew it was making me tired. Man, micro-Nasdaq still at 15,200. So just be careful if you're out here trading. Okay, sorry, my YouTube was messing up. Don't go full force. Don't be like me, like I was yesterday, trying to go full force in a market where you didn't need to go full force. So micro-Nasdaq still around the fucking 15,200 area, not doing a goddamn thing. Crude oil still in between the resistance low, the low area of the resistance, low part of the resistance area maybe, and chopping between that and the prior session high. We're currently above it right now, trying to push 108. Let's see if that happens. So, I rate that a good trade, though it was break even. Might even have been a small loss. I really don't know. Let's see. So, I'm still happy with that trade, though. That puts me at a $7.64 loss on the day. So, I've pretty much just paid commissions today. So, net set. Okay. So, net, I'm only up $7.64, or I'm only down. Sorry, I'm down $7.64 this morning. So 2 trades, that's basically my commissions. I'm pretty sure that's almost to the T what my commissions would be if I had 2 break-even trades. But I had that 1L on micro-Nasdaq, right? And that was a 1 lot. And then I had that small profit on crude oil here. So break even on the day. Crude oil is starting to get a push. That's pretty convincingly moving higher. Look, we're starting to get volume expansion, green volume expansion. We broke above here. Also made a higher low. So we could see 108.25 area, and we could be getting ready to break out. Why crude oil sold off on data, on the bullish data? I don't know. It's anybody's guess, really. Maybe it was already priced in. So yeah. But I'll stream for like another 13 minutes at 9 a.m. I'll be hopping off here. I'll hop off here at 9 and get ready for my Twitch stream. So I'm not going to take any more trades today. That's going to be it for me today. I'm a lot happier with today than I have been all week. What I like, just a self-check. I'm going to check myself, What I like that I did today, I like that I was patient. I had that micro-Nasdaq I wasn't patient on. But luckily it was a 1 lot, so a $20 loss that's literally nothing. To me, taking a $20 L is nothing. That's $10 on micro-Nasdaq, If a $20 L is too big of a loss, you don't have enough money in your account. Because $20 should be a very, very small, a fraction of a percent to trade, really, in my opinion. You should at least have a couple $1,000. So, yeah. I like that I didn't go full force today. I like that I did display more patience, and patience pays. We saw that here in this crude oil trade. And what else do I like that I did today? I don't know. I guess that's about it. I'm happier that I controlled myself a little better. I'm happy that I played defense a little bit more today instead of going full force offensive mode, pedal to the metal. Because that's not good. I don't ever successfully trade like I was trading yesterday. So I made a mistake. I'm working to correct it, and it's just going to make me a better trader. So yeah, overall happy with the day. I hope that you all are also having a great day. I hope that you've made money. I haven't today. I haven't this week, but I hope that anybody watching this has had a successful day trading, and I hope you followed your rules. Making money and not following your rules, it's an illusion. You think you're getting ahead, breaking your rules and making money. You're just putting yourself unknowingly behind. You're pretty much taking one step forward, 10 steps back when you break your rules, and that's what I did yesterday, and that's what I did Monday. Monday I had one crude oil trade, and I had 5 lot on it, so I only lost like 12 cents, I think, on that 5 lot crude trade that I took Monday morning. But that one trade put me back far because it was 5 lots, and I was over $500 on one trade that I lost. So yeah, don't go full force. Patience pays. And see, we're kind of just chopping here on crude oil. We could be making a bear flag. Still too early to say. Volume's kind of stagnating. Green and red mixed in there, looking like a Christmas tree. So, and just in case you don't see the bull flag, basically this. Yeah, I didn't draw it the most beautifully or evenly or most parallel. Basically, this is what I'm looking at. This is called a bear flag. And typically what we see here, a drop, consolidation higher before another drop comes down. So if we break below, this does end up being a bear flag, because it's not a bear flag until it's happened, right? So this is a potential bear flag, but it's not confirmed bear flag until price drops and sells off. That's when it's confirmed a bear flag, and then it's too late. So you do have to do some guesswork. This looks like potential bear flag. Sell into strength. Short up here. If you believe this is bear flag, when you see a big push up like that, institutions, smart players in this game, they're going to sell into that strength. And that's where you get the best fill, you get the best risk to reward ratio, you get a great entry. So always look to sell into strength. Sell strength, buy weakness. And obviously that's not 100. You don't always do that. I certainly don't always do that. I like to buy high, sell higher, But yeah. This right here, shorting up in this area, would have provided a wonderful entry, a great risk-reward ratio. So, yep. But volume's still stagnating. A lot of green, a lot of red, just mixed, just chopping. I think this is the bear flag. I don't know if we'll have time to see it play out today, because we only have 6 minutes left. Okay, I only have like 6 minutes left in this candle. Or 7 minutes, 6.5, something like that. And yeah. And look, this, I don't know what this is. Please, anybody, if you know why this spread is just happening repeatedly today, please let me know, because I don't know. This just reminds me of the Forex markets, where the spreads will be big, your stops way far away, and then suddenly all the orders get removed and your stop gets filled, though price is still far fucking away from it. So I don't know if that's what's happening here. So could be that, could be just an error, a glitch. I don't know. So just be careful, please. Always manage your risk properly. Only trade what you can lose, and only lose enough to where you can still sleep at night. Because If you take a big loss, it's going to psychologically scar you. It could mess up your sleep. And you got to be healthy, you got to be centered, and you got to be aware and mindful as a trader. You pretty much have to go into the day and put all of your feelings aside and just look at the market objectively. I could have been greedy and saw that my crude trade was potentially being invalidated. I could have been greedy and held on, and I would have taken a 20-cent loss on crude instead of a very small profit, basically break even. So by objectively looking at the markets, we're able to see clearly what is happening. We're able to look at our positions with detachment and not emotion. Because emotionally, man, I had a great risk to reward. I think I got in at 67 there, and I was looking for every bit of a 60, 70 cent move back down to VWAP, and it just didn't happen. And once I saw through an objective lens, saw that this could be invalidated, I went ahead and closed it. And that's the way trading is, not being attached to opinions, emotions, seeing things objectively, not subjectively. We all see things through our experiences in life have created the perceptions that we have as adults. And so we see most of life subjectively through our lens, how we interpret life and reality and all that. But you gotta turn that off when you're trading. You gotta turn it off. And subjective, looking at life subjectively, and it has its benefits. There's a balance. It's yin and yang. There's a balance to it. You have to look through life subjectively to use your experiences to best judge what to do, right? So you need to have a subjective lens as well. But with that being said, it's also just as important to have an objective lens that you look through life. I have a bad day, and subjectively, I'm like, man, this fucking sucks. Yesterday, for example. But objectively, it's just another day. It's not a bad day. We had nice weather yesterday. Got some much needed rain. So always try and look through the lens of objectiveness. Is that it? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know what YouTube's doing. It's looking like I'm getting error. My screen is kind of off center. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I have excellent. My stream health is excellent again. But yeah, walk away with that. Look through life more objectively. You'll get beat up a lot less. You won't get defeated as much. It's a lot easier. I'm getting buffer on my video. But subjectively, buffering can be annoying. Taking loss after loss can be annoying. Objectively, it's nothing. It's just another day, So, look through the lens of objectivity, making that word up. I don't know if it's a word. Look through the lens of objectivity more, a little bit less of subjectivity. Just maintain a balance there. Everything in life is a balance. Trading is a balance. So, we're only 90 seconds away from the stream ending, so that's my little rant on balance and objectiveness. We got to push. And so say, hey, I think this is a bear flag. You short into strength. When we get down here and we're not pushing lower, look at volume. Take other pieces of evidence. Hey, are we going to break out? Are we going to break down out of this potential bear flag when we're down here? Well, let's see. We had this like upside down doji right here, so maybe I want to move my stop a little lower. Maybe I want to put my stop right around here or something, Or say, you short into the strength, up here or up here. I mean, you could have risked just, say you got in here at 43, you could have risked, let's get over this candle, 10 cents. So not much risk on there. Then you would have had this pop to the downside and then take evidence other places. So if you shorted up here and price pulled all the way back down here, look at what volume's doing. Well, that was a lot of green volume right there. Not as much sell volume, so it's a good trade. Close it. Move your stop here, you know. Look objectively and see what's happening, not what you want to see happen. All right, 9 a.m. Okay, here's some news before I go. Russian Defense Ministry says army is regrouping at Kiev and Chernihiv fronts as planned. Sorry if I slaughtered that. I don't speak that language. So have a good day, everybody. Be consistent. Stay true to your rules. Have a good day. Stay safe and be a good human being. Practice kindness. Do something nice for somebody today. Okay. Trader Roshi signing out today. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning about 5 minutes before market opens. So have a good day, everybody.